Insane Gamers, and I'm back again for another PBR battle. Today I'm using my Mono Rock team, which I haven't used in, I don't know, quite a while, so I thought I'd just take it out for a little spin. And while I was hanging around on random Wi-Fi, I ran into a Mono Normal team, and that's just awesome, because I love the normal type. Normal is my favorite type, so this is going to be quite a match. Two types facing off against each other. Anywho, here we are in the Lagoon Coliseum, not the ideal Coliseum for a sandstorm, but, you know, it doesn't really matter. So, I lead off with my Lunatone and my Rhyperior. Now, my logic here was, there's a Persian can carry Taunt, and it always usually carries Fake Out. So I knew either one of the two was coming on my Lunatone. So, I was thinking Rhyperior can probably take any attack either of those has to dish out, special or physical, especially with Solid Rock. So I can just pull off a slick Earthquake here and damage both of them, hopefully take them out. And Lunatone here, I know is 100% is going to get stopped from putting up the Trick Room, but I just go for it anyway on the off chance that, you know, something really stupid happens, but I know basically 110% that Lunatone is going to get disabled this turn in some way, either by Fake Out or Taunt. And they obviously know I'm going to set up the Trick Room. And judging by the Pokemon they chose a little bit later in the battle, you can see that they obviously knew I was a Trick Room team as well. But anyway, Fake Out my Lunatone there. And then Giraffre goes for Energy Ball. I'm like, crap, this is it. Rhyperior's done. But no! He lives! I guess that's what I get for putting some special defense EVs in my Rhyperior. And the ability Solid Rock doesn't hurt either. I mean, that's a pretty awesome ability. But anyway, it does massive damage to both of them. Surprisingly doesn't take them out. And I'm just like, what the fudge? So now I'm going to switch out to my Rhyperior to get the Sandstorm up. And I can take the special-based Energy Ball with the Sandstorm, and plus it'll take them both out at the end of the turn, which is very nice. And hopefully I should be able to get my Trick Room up. Or at least, you know, that's what I'm going for here. So, I don't really know what they're planning on doing. I think Giraffre is probably just going to try to finish off Rhyperior. And Persian, I'm still fearing the Taunt, but they haven't used it yet, so I don't know at this point. Anyway, I call back my Rhyperior and send in my awesome Mixed Tyranitar, who's going to set up that Sandstorm for me. And that's basically both of those Pokemon screwed now. So, Persian goes for the U-turn, I guess thinking that they can probably take out my Lunatone, but Lunatone is just too much of a beast to go down to an unstabbed U-turn. I mean, it is super effective, but it's just U-turn, you know, it's not really designed to kill stuff. And now, out comes probably something that would have screwed me over. It's a Beebrill, but anyway, Energy Ball does, you know, I guess a decent chunk, but then again, you know, Tyranitar, blah, 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 Tyranitar, you know, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm going crazy. So I set up the Trick Room, and now we got floating blocks and flying sand and little beavers with big buck teeth. And dead giraffes. No, Giraffre, you're too awesome to die. Why do you have to die? Oh, well. I mean, Giraffre is a very, very cool Pokemon. But I kind of needed to go down. So, the fact that that Beebrill has leftovers tells me something very important. It has Curse. So, it is going to start using Curse. And with its ability, it gets +2 in all of the stats when it uses it. -2 speed. It will be faster than all my Pokemon in the Trick Room. Guaranteed. And there's really not much I can do about it. I mean, with that Persian out here threatening the Fake Out, which I know is coming because it's going to die at the end of the turn, I have to do something about this Beebrill. So, at first I was like, I'm going to switch out my Rhyperior, my Tyranitar, and then it occurred to me, wait a minute, if I just gang up on it, one of my Pokemon will get an attack off. So, I'm just going to do that and hope to God that he fakes out, you know, Lunatone or something, because I'm expecting this Thunderbolt to do a lot to it. Because, you know, Mixed Tyranitar is a bit of a beast, and most people are expecting physical. So, and most Beebrills that are Curse, I don't know, they're usually trained in, like, defense and attack just to capitalize on their already massive, like, defense stats when they get that. And here, I'm going to try to pull a little slick move. I'm going to try to drop the Trick Room that I just set up, because it's sort of more of a pain now than, you know, I'd rather have it down which is, you know, sort of funny, but with that B-Barrel hanging around, I do not want the Trick Room up. That thing could easily sweep my entire team with Waterfall, no doubt, so... Version does go for the fake out, once again on Lunatone. Poor Lunatone is getting slapped about this battle. I mean, come on. Anyway, here's something they weren't expecting. Thunderbolt. Bam. Goodbye, B-Barrel. God, if that thing had lived, I would have gone mental. But, yeah, obviously they were not expecting a special Tyranitar, but then... Who is expecting a special Tyranitar? I mean, they're not very common at all, because people are just OU abusers, and they're like, yeah, let's just... Whatever. I shouldn't be talking because I'm the one using the Tyranitar, but still, I mean, come on. So, there goes their Persian, and now they have one guy left, and I'm like, yes, I still got our 4 Pokemon. Let's do this. Oh, crap, it's a Snorlax. Ugh. So, they obviously are trying to capitalize on my own Trick Room, which is a very, like, that was very smart of them, trying to wit me and use my own Trick Room to hurt me. That was a very smart play. And I'm going to once again try to drop the Trick Room with Lunatone. I don't know what Snorlax is going to do, but I'm going to fathom a guess. It might use Curse. I'm not too sure, though. Anywho, it goes for Crunch, takes out Lunatone, and Lunatone is a Levitator, so they're probably just taking it out so that they can use Earthquake next turn, because that Snorlax does have Earthquake. So, goodbye, Lunatone. And here's something else they probably weren't expecting. Here comes a Stone Edge! So, yeah, Mixed Tyranitar for the win, because Snorlax is a special sponge. I mean, God, it's a special sponge. It's ridiculous. So, my special attacks would have done absolutely nothing to that Snorlax, so... Once again, mixed Pokemon for the win. Anyway, I can't send in Rhyperior, not with the Trick Room up anyway. I think the Snorlax will be slower than Rhyperior even. So, in comes Omastar, who I know can take any physical attack, because it's a freaking Omastar and it's just a beast. If you want a Pokemon for a Trick Room team, or a Rain Dance team, I highly recommend Omastar. Its Hydro Pump it really packs a punch. It does, it's amazing. It just blows people away. So, I'm just going to go for the Stone Edge and Hydro Pump, and I'm expecting an EQ from this Snorlax. But, like I said, Omastar can survive it. It's unstabbed. Snorlax does go for the EQ, and this sort of surprised me. Even Tyranitar manages to survive it. I guess that's why it's an OU. I mean, yeah, I suppose that's why Tyranitar is overused, but... Anyway, Hydro Pump manages to finish that big tub of fat lard off, and we win! Mono Rock trumps Mono Normal in an epic battle of types and stuff like that. So anyway, that was an epic battle, and I should probably, use my Mono Normal team next. Or make a new Mono Normal team or something. Oh, and by the way, guys, I'm making a Pokemon Black Random Wi-Fi team as we speak, so I'm going to have Black Random Wi-Fi battles up soon, okay? So, just so you know. Anyway, I will see you guys next time with another PBR battle.